Mental health, well-being and building on strengths. I'm Nathan Loynes and this material was prepared in 2023. The aims are to reinforce the idea that most people are dealing with less than ideal mental health, that mental health can be improved by taking regular achievable steps, and that these steps are rooted in social practices of connecting with other people rather than within drug treatments. The evidence for these claims is supported by scientific and neuroscientific evidence. The material on which this is based is taken from the New Economic Foundation, the NEF 2008 report, 5 Ways to Wellbeing, and it can be found there on the web link. It might come as a shock to realise that only 14% of the UK population is estimated to have a high level of well-being, referred to as flourishing. This statistic indicates that most people are more modest about the state of their mental health, or in fact see themselves as having mental health difficulties. Based on the empirical research that the report cites, the NEF report proposes that there are 5 practical steps that we can take towards having better mental well-being. Those are to connect, to get active, to take notice, to learn, and to give. And we'll look briefly at each one of those 5 in turn. The first one is to make connections, to make and maintain relationships. The report emphasizes that social connectedness, feeling close to and valued by other people, is a fundamental human need, contributing to an individual's overall functioning in the world. Those with poor mental health are often socially isolated and lack regular or meaningful social interactions and relationships. Secondly, we can become more active, and this means taking even the smallest steps, which can make a lot of difference. According to the research, there is a direct relationship between regular exercise and well-being. The mind and body are not separate, but connected. Even slower paced physical activities, such as walking, have their benefits for well-being, especially for encouraging social interactions. For example, going for a walk and talk with a friend. Our third step is to take notice. Pay attention to the daisies. In recent years, there's been a lot of emphasis on the importance of mindfulness at combating stress and potential mental distress. Indeed, treatments such as CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, can be seen as a form of mindfulness. Mindfulness, that is heightened awareness, enhances self-understanding and allows for choices aligned with personal values. When we come to think of mindfulness, we can think of it as being mindful of ourselves, thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, but also having a heightened awareness of our environment, what's around us. Fourthly, keep learning. Every day is a learning day, no matter how old you are. We probably already know that learning plays a crucial role in children's social and cognitive development. However, it might come as a surprise that adult learning is also very important. Adults who continue to learn are correlated to have higher levels of well-being, according to the research. Finally, give. Giving, sharing, and helping others are associated with an increased sense of self-worth and positive feelings, and that's backed by the neuroscience cited in the report. So if you want to feel good about yourself, genuinely help others. Similarly, the research suggests a strong relationship between volunteering and feelings of well-being, which are positive effect and having a meaning or an overall purpose in life. Let's revisit our aims. Well, we've seen that most people, and in the UK population, that's 86%, are seen to be dealing with less than ideal mental health. There are 5 achievable steps that we can take at improving our mental health and well-being. That these steps are rooted in social practice of connecting with other people rather than within drug treatments, and that there's a strong scientific evidence supported by neuroscience for taking these steps. If you'd like to read the report in more detail, it's available at the web link there. Interestingly enough, the report was revisited to see how these 5 steps might be taken within the recent COVID-19 pandemic crisis.